In this video, I'm going to talk you through how I came up with the perfect baby gift registry so you can end up with everything you love and need without feeling overwhelmed. Hi, if we haven't met yet, my name is Coby, and at like a 25-week mark, I had a full-blown panic attack because everyone was asking me for a link to my registry, but I just had absolutely no idea. I didn't know what the essentials are, what's good, what's bad, because I knew absolutely nothing about babies. Well, now I am 37 weeks. I've gone through the whole process. I can't say I know much about babies, but at least I know more. And I do know something about building a gift registry. So I want to share with you my top tips, things I regret, and things I ended up with. If you just want to see the haul, I'll also leave a timestamp for you as well. So let's dive into it. So when I was building out this registry and just buying things for the baby in general, one thing that is really important for me is not overspending. Number one, I know I'm going on mat leave for an entire year, but also our house is not that big. And I am the type of person who just can't deal with clutter in general. So that's why I only wanted to get like the very crucial essentials. So my number one tip is breaking down everything into your must-haves and your nice-to-haves. Actually, that is a lie because I kind of used 3 categories instead. Number one was your top non-negotiables. Things that are absolutely essential and you can't go without. Number 2 is your highly recommends. These are the must-have-ish items that make your life a bit easier, but they're not critical. And then you have your luxury extras, which are your fun things or things out of convenience or it's cute. So for my absolute non-negotiable items, I actually didn't put them on my registry. These were all the big ticket items or the safety items such as the stroller, the car seat, the crib, the baby monitor. All of these things we actually bought ourselves, and the reason I didn't put them on the registry, and the reason why I didn't put them on the registry was that in case we weren't gifted them, I was worried that we weren't going to get them in time for the baby coming. Because we weren't having our baby shower until our 36th week, I just felt a little bit more secure by buying them myself and making sure I absolutely had it by the time the baby was here. I mean, they literally don't even let you leave the hospital without a car seat. So I think a really important question to ask yourself is, if you're not going to get the item off your registry, will you have time to go out and get it? So for my highly recommends, these are the things that I felt like I was going to use every day. Diapers, changing pads, spurt cloths, high chair carrier, bibs, clothes, and then your luxury extras is just like fun things. You know, like your bouncers, books, toys, playmats. And of course, I want to preface that your must-haves and your essentials might look different to mine. For example, I plan on breastfeeding, but I didn't put or even buy any bottles, any warmers. Instead, what I'm going to do is actually wait and see how the baby goes. Maybe I'll need a pump, maybe I won't. And I just didn't want to get anything right now that I might not end up using and it becomes a waste. Every baby is different. My friend actually told me how she bought all the bottles, all the pumps, and she didn't end up using any of it because her baby just didn't take a bottle. So instead of getting into that situation, I would rather just not get it now. I can always order it overnight from Amazon or get Will to jump out to the shops to get it. So I think it's okay. Things I didn't put on my registry: shoes, because babies grow out of it so quickly. Newborn clothes, again, the growth is just so quick. And it would be a shame not to have the opportunity to wear something our friends gifted us. But how do you know what is actually good? I feel like the baby industry is just as wild as the wedding industry, where everyone is like, this is a must-have. If you're not using this, what are you doing? And sometimes watching TikToks and recommendation videos, I just find it really hard to differentiate between like what's an ad and what is someone's real opinions. So what I actually did was ask my friends who have babies. I feel like this is like the most obvious solution, but ask them for their registry. Ask them for what they actually loved and what they didn't need in the end. And use Reddit. I actually find the reviews on Reddit to be one of the most truthful and honest. And you'll also realize that every baby is different. There are often threads on Reddit asking for reviews on a particular product, and 50% of the comments will say that their baby loved it, and the other half will say that the baby absolutely hated it. So I think when you're buying and putting things on your registry, don't put everything of the same brand. Get one or two of each brand and get one or two of each brand and have your baby try it, so then you can test and learn what your baby loves the most. If you're anything like me and you're worried about safety, a really good resource I used was choice.com.au. I found their reviews, especially for cribs and car seats, to be quite neutral, as in they're not sponsored. They even test cheaper items, so it's not just luxury goods that they talk about. So I think that is a really good resource to have a look into. Okay, this is now the fun part, and I want to show you the haul that we got from our baby shower off our registry. Of course, this goes without saying, but this is not a brag in any way, and we are absolutely so grateful for our friends and family who purchased things off our registry, and the purpose of showing you is just to have a little bit of fun. So let's just get into it. I'm going to try to break it down into little categories. So first we're going to do clothes. We got this little onesie from Pure Baby. This is one of my favorite brands. It is organic cotton and it has the double zips. Everyone talks about how convenient double zips are, especially for night changes. So this will be so handy. Sleep swaddles. So many parents have told us that these are the absolute lifesavers for helping their newborns sleep. So I'm really excited to try this brand. I didn't realize until a friend of mine who told me, but babies go through a lot of bibs even before they move onto solids. I didn't realize that bibs are important for them to catch their drool, so you don't have to do as much laundry. So get yourself some bibs onto your registry. On the topic of bibs, I also added this one. I know she won't be using it until she's older and eating solids, but I feel like this would come in really handy at meal times. We also got a lot of towels, normal towels, hooded towels of many sorts. I just know these would be so handy. For changing, we have nappies. We were gifted size 1 and size 2. I feel like you know someone is a parent when they bring size 2 nappies because they just have experience. A waterproof travel change mat. I'm gonna keep this in the car. I gotta say, I am so impressed with this Living Textiles brand because everything is so cute and everything is so soft. This was something I was so excited about. This is the Leander change mat. The reason why I put this one on our registry over everything else, it's that it is weighted, and so you can actually turn it to the side and have some of it hanging off your change table, and it won't flip over or have like your baby fall off. This is a feature that's important to me because our change table is next to the wall, and usually I see people have their change table where there's space on the side for you to stand when you're changing your baby. Because of the space that we have, that wasn't possible. So when we went to the baby shop, they recommended us this one because it gives you a lot more freedom for where you want. Because it gives you a lot more freedom for where you can stand. This is also a really exciting item on our gift registry, which is the Ubi bin. I know, who am I? I used to get excited about makeup and now I'm excited about nappy bins. But I really like this one over the other brands because you don't need to use any specialized bin bags. Carriers, we were lucky enough to receive 2. The first one is the Moby Classic Wrap. I think this one will be perfect for when she is a newborn, so we can do nap time and I'll still have my hands free. I have seen some people say that it is a bit complicated to use and put on, but there are also quite detailed instructional videos on the website, so I'll let you know how that goes. The second one is the Tula Linen Explore Carrier. This one is so beautiful. I love the color. It's quite gender neutral, so both Will and I can use it. Of course, I haven't actually opened and tested the products or anything I've mentioned today, but let me know if you're interested on a review and I'll let you know which carrier is better. Now let's do a speed run of all the toys that we received. This is a roller toy and it says that it has good developmental benefits for fine motor skills, gross motor skills. This fabric activity block, it has like the crinkly bits, a mirror, a wood teether, so I think it'll be really good for tummy time. On the topic of tummy time, this is the one we got, which is the puppy tummy. I registered for this one because I feel like we can just have it for a long time. Not only can you use it for tummy time, but when she gets older, she can use it for imaginative play. And it's a dog. A rattle. And lots of various pram toys. I think this one will be absolutely perfect for when she's a newborn because it is black and white. So this is probably the first one that will go onto her pram. Our friends absolutely know us because they know how much we love Stitch. I'm absolutely in love with everything from this brand called Oscar and Florrie. Their forest themed items are so cute. So if that's your nursery theme, I think you need to check out this brand. On the topic of tummy time, I'm sure you have seen the kick and play all over Instagram and TikTok.
Look and listen. Maybe you could be a purple monkey in a bubblegum tree.
I actually find that song is so cute. Everyone raves about how much their baby loves this, especially during tummy time. I'm sure I'll get sick of it, but right now this is super cute. On the topic of viral, have you guys seen the baby Einstein aquarium? I have seen babies on social media who are absolutely obsessed with this thing. I've seen people use it to attach it to the side of the crib, but I don't know if that's sleep safe. But my intention is to use it in the car to help her stay like calm whilst we're driving. And this is actually so amazing. Will and I are absolutely obsessed with it. We also have some really cute soft toys that we were gifted. So I'm actually in the baby room right now. And you can see I am a really big Miffy fan. So our friends know us really well, and we have 2 Miffy toys and a hang-you-don. She is now getting so many soft toys. So I need to get some kind of storage situation for them. But these are so cute and so soft. And this Miffy is also a rattle. We're also so grateful to get the Burry spinning bookshelf off our registry. So this is so cute because of course I want my daughter to become a reader and we want to start her young. So I think this will be in our lives for a really long time. I didn't realize like how big it is and how many books it can hold. So right now I think we'll plan to put some of our soft toys onto the shelf before we have enough books to fill it. If you are Australian, you might have heard of these Riff Raff toys. I have seen people on social media with like 20 of them, and essentially like it's kind of like a cult. Hopefully we don't get into collecting these, but they do seem really good. Essentially it is a lovey. Look how cute it is. It comes swaddled. But essentially, it is a lovey that has white noise. It plays lullabies. You can record your voice onto it so your baby can hear your voice. It also has safety features because you're not supposed to put soft things into the crib with the baby whilst they're sleeping. It has a tie that you can tie it to the edge of the crib, and also attachments for you to put your dummy on it. I didn't realize this, but we accidentally registered for like 3 different types of play mat situations. So of course there was the kick and play that I showed you. We have this cute fox one. It comes with the crinkles, the mirrors, and the teethers. And this playmat. Again, with the forest theme. We really went on theme. Luckily, we are in a 2-story house, so we can have one for each floor, and also we can leave one at grandma's. And also, we got a basket full of goodies from our friend, and she included some muslin cloths, breastfeeding pads. This is so smart. I didn't even think about putting this onto my registry, so you know she's an experienced mom. As well as nappy cream and lanolin and nanolin as well. For baby hygiene, I only registered for 2 things. First is this baby nail trimmer. Initially, I wanted to get the electric filer one instead, but I still did see people talk about how they accidentally cut their baby's hand, which sounds absolutely so terrifying. So I got this snail one, which has really good reviews. It is a nail trimmer, file, and undernail cleaner in one. And also the Snotty Boss. It has won a lot of awards, so I'll let you know if this is any good. Another thing for our sleeping situation is a porta cot. So you know how I mentioned the choice.com.au when we were researching porta cots. I actually saw the Kmart one has super good reviews. It has really good safety features. The price is really good. And not only is it a porta cot, but it's also got a change table. So I feel like that would be really convenient when we take the baby to our grandparents' house or if we're traveling. And this is what it looks like. It's downstairs right now, so I'm not gonna go get it, but this is what it looks like. Absolutely in love with this bouncer that we got. This green is absolutely so pretty. It is the Maxi Cozy Rocker. So to make this video as helpful as possible, I also want to go through my non-negotiable items. So first is the crib. We decided against a bassinet. Again, we're going to do the whole, we'll see how we go, whether or not we need to get a bassinet. But right now we only got the crib, and this one is one from IKEA. So it's really sturdy. The price is really reasonable and it is really aesthetic. So we really, really like this one. For the pram, we went with the Upper Baby Vista 2. The reason why we went with the 2 instead of the 3 is that we actually bought it when the 3 came out, so the 2 went on sale. Comparing the features between the 2 and 3, we just didn't feel like the features were worth the extra money. But so far, I know so many people who are happy with the V2, so I can also let you know how we go with that one. For our baby monitor, we went with the Nanit. Will actually was responsible for picking this. I can't remember the reasons why he said this one was good, but he did talk about how there are data security features built into this, which was important to him. It can do breathing monitoring, which was important to me. So we actually managed to get this one in an Amazon sale a couple of months ago. I don't want to drill it into the wall in case we needed to take it to grandma's place or on holidays with us. So we actually bought a stand off Amazon as well. I didn't go for the Nanit stand because that one was so expensive. So if you're wondering about stands, have a look on Amazon. And lastly, for the car seat, we went with the Maxi Cozy Priya. That one was highly recommended to us by Baby Bunting and it has really good reviews. Again, for us, we decided that we didn't want to go with the capsule. We'll see how we go with the car seat first. We might consider renting a capsule later. So I guess that's something we'll wait and see how we go. So that's everything I have to show you off the registry and all the tips for building your dream registry yourself. I know a lot of you are also having a baby shower. So if you want to know how I planned my dream baby shower on a budget, check out this video and I'll see you in the next one.